Guardians. Tasting the rainbow might be the flavour of the month, but this Prismatic tickle fingers build in 3 minutes or less brings the shock and awe factor back. The great thing about Prismatic is that it allows you to both have multiple things going from various subclasses, or it allows you to super lean into one subclass but with a new twist. I feel the latter hasn't been explored too much since the final shape, but that's all about to change when you chuck on the fallen Sunstar. Unlimited amplified, blink warping melees, thunderous grenades, this exotic has it all. Ionic Conductor is the exotic perk, whereby ionic traces you create travel faster and grant more energy to your uncharged abilities. Nearby allies will also gain ability energy when you collect a trace. These grant huge chunks of energy, so much so that you can get instant back-to-back abilities if you're taking on waves of enemies. Now on Prismatic, the Ionic Trace production line is set up slightly differently, but it still works a treat, and you can make it into a lightning match made in heaven though with another new exotic. Ergo sum is immense, especially with Prismatic setups, and I feel the Arc variant with Stormbringer is a perfect fit. I've got a wave frame which is devastating in a huge area to clear out chunks of enemies, and it also has excellent damage output. The lightning strike attack will finish off anything left standing, granting chunks of transcendence energy in the process, as well as making you amplified in a cinch. With galvanic armour from the artifact, it'll also give you a nice 30% damage resistance when you are amplified, and the facet of protection will stack on an extra 15% on top, boosted to 32% when you're transcendent, giving a nice boost to your survivability. Elemental Siphon also starts to work here, as it will create an ionic trace on rapid final blows with your arc weapons. For this to work though, you'll need to have the Tickle Fingers super equipped, which is a high-end ad clearing monster capable of jolting enemies and dealing with overload champions. Now to max out the Ionic Trace production line, you'll need a bunch of top tier prismatic aspects and fragments. Facet of Awakening is the main one, as rapid arc weapon ability or super final blows will generate an Ionic Trace. You'll want to have the Storm Grenade equipped along with the Facet of Dominance so that they jolt targets on impact, and I don't think you can go far wrong with the combination of Lightning Surge along with Arcane Needle to allow for up to 3 slided blink teleporting melee abilities, which will again jolt targets and chain lightning to everything nearby. Adding the Facet of Dawn granting a sweet 25% damage boost, which will stack with triple arc weapon surge mods on your boots. Speaking of blink, I absolutely love the ability Prismatic offers so that you can blink jump, then use Phoenix Dive to then activate Weaver's Call to release a bunch of strand threadlings into the mix. This will also help build up your Darkness Transcendence meter, as will the Facet of Sacrifice when you are amplified. Facet of Balance will go somewhere to boosting ability uptime, as will Shield Crush from the artifact, and this will help with some of the downtime of your Ionic Traces. Remember to use Transcendence as often as possible, which you can keep up for an extended period of time when combining the Prismatic Grenade and Ergo sum with its Catalyst, as well as the Transference mod from the artifact. Mods wise, Harmonic Siphon, Hands-On, Heavy Handed and Bomber will all boost the Orb of Power creation, ability and super cooldowns. Apply all the usual stat boosting perks wherever you want to maximise your loadout, and now that you're electrocuted out of your mind, why not try out this crazy god rolled rocket to not only blast your enemies but yourself into space. Find out how and what perks you need by watching this video next.